Salutations everybody, welcome to Euginides Gaming, where today we're playing Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. One of my favorite games of all time. It is near and dear to my heart. I've been playing it ever since I was a kid. It hooked me to the Fire Emblem series. Fire Emblem 7 actually did, but this is the one that really sold me. Because they had so many just quality of life upgrades. It is, gosh, it's beautiful. I love strategy games, I love difficult games. The whole big thing this game started was, well, I mean, a ton of strategy, customization for characters and stuff, but also they had the permadeath mechanic. So when your character dies in this game, if they die in the game, they die for real. I mean, if anyone gets that reference, then kudos to you. Terrible movie. If anyone dies, they're gone forever. Which, you know, this is a game made in Japan, and that was kind of unheard of on the Japanese scene. Ooh, I gotta change all the options. Gotta make everything faster. No auto cursor. No auto end turns. Window color should be green. I'm feeling green right now. It's not easy being green, I'll tell you what. Yeah, they made permanent death a thing. And the West was originally like, I don't know how I feel about that. And then they kind of warmed up to it because they realized it makes everything a little more intense. You're a little more gritty, a little more invested in the outcomes. Okay, so if he hits twice, she's dead. So just gotta play it safe. Woo. And let me know. I don't know. I feel like this is such an old game, it's such a popular series, pretty much everyone will know what's going on. But A, let me know if you want me to fast forward or not. I'm gonna skip the cutscenes because I just do not have the patience for that. But I don't have to skip all these fights and stuff, you know. Because I get it if you're not the one controlling it, it's pretty jarring. But yeah, it's a little slow for me. So let me know if you're for it, if you're against it. Too bad. Just kidding. It's fine. Still love you guys. It's like. Have you ever played Pokemon on a ROM emulator? Sorry, yes, I am emulating this. But to be fair, I have bought pretty much 1 to 3 copies of every Fire Emblem game released since Fire Emblem 7. So I feel like I've contributed enough to them money-wise. Plus I have it, you know, on my DS in the other room somewhere. So if I really wanted to, I could just mount a camera onto that and have a really low quality recording. But pretty much what I'm saying is me downloading this isn't costing you any money. If I was doing this in lieu of buying it, then it'd be a little bit more awkward. Whew, Eric playing a little closer to that chest with that one. Tell you what. Okay, there. Gonna steal this victory. Steal. Oh man. Whew. So good, man. So good at this game. Can't even believe it. I'm so good at the prologue. Actually, this is chapter 1. Yeah. See, man, I'm just tearing through this. Just full disclosure. I just recorded about an hour worth of footage. Realized that the game audio was too loud because I didn't set up OBS correctly. I didn't expect it to be that overpowering though, and so you pretty much couldn't hear a word I said. And since I was recording the game audio and the microphone audio from the same application, I couldn't up just one or the other, so to increase my voice volume I had to increase the game volume, and I was screwed. So this is round 2. So I'm gonna be struggling to remember whether I'm repeating myself 10 times or if it was left recording, but I'm gonna drink some water. You can't stop me, so you're not here. But for those that don't know, I'm gonna give you the basics. You got the people's level right here, their experience right here. Once you hit 100 experience, you level up. Max level for a class is 20. Once you upgrade that class, or once you get to level 20 in a class, or 10 or higher really, you can use an item that promotes them. meaning they start again at level 1, but now they have higher stats, and usually they get either, both stat and movement boosts over here, and or they get to use another weapon. And the reason that is important is because of the weapon circle. Triangle. So you got swords, lances, and axes, right? Bows are their own little thing, they don't matter. Swords are good against axes, axes are good against lances, lances are good against swords. When I say good against, what do I mean? Well, if I am using a sword up against a lance person, I will have minus 10 or 15 accuracy, I don't remember. So 10-15% chance less of hitting, and I'll do 1 less damage. And then that lance person will do 1 more damage, and 10-15% more chance of hitting me. So in total, it's a net of 10 to 30 hit and 2 damage lost. So, pretty crazy. Yeah. What else? That's pretty much it. I guess strength is the more damage you do, skill is how high of hit you have, and it can also affect your critical percentage. Speed is whether or not you attack twice, and also gives you some evasion. Luck is weird. I know it mainly affects the void, and then also it keeps people from getting critical hits against you. Defense is, their attack minus your defense is how much damage they do. Resistance is the same thing but for magic attacks. You'll see that when you get there. Con is just for rescuing people. A bigger person can rescue a small person, not the other way around. You'll see what I mean by that in the next level, because I'm going to do that a lot with this here little fella. Who, that whole level 20 thing? Yeah, that's, he messes up the whole thing. Because usually there's only 2 tiers of classes and whatnot. He has 3. Because he starts out, like if you notice Erica, she's level 5, right? She's got all of these stats going on. Well, Ross has pretty much 2 of everything. So he's terrible. But he gets to level 10, then you promote him, then he can get to level 20, then you promote him again, then he can get to level 20 again. So in the long run, he's a good investment. So that's pretty much how that works. Let's see here. Oh, I don't need those guys to move forward now that I think about it. But I do need Marcus to take her. Let's see here, Mulder, you can... Vanessa, I'd rather you rescue him so I can get experience. The green guys are your allies, so you don't get experience for their kills. But I am going to end up having both of them later. Because that's how this chapter, I always say mission. I am the worst. Get him! Whoa, what happened? Oh, I accidentally hit a button. Whew, I thought it froze on me. Sometimes these emulators will crash, and that will be a pain in the butt if I'm doing a very long mission. Gosh dang it. In my last playthrough, I made it to chapter, 5x, so 6 chapters through, before I realized the recording was all screwy. Man, she had 6 strength at this point. I was so proud. Oh, she's doing terrible. I blame all my losses on that. On restarting. That's what I'm gonna do. Any mess ups I have. That's how it's gonna be. Ooh. Whew. Okay, good, he can't attack. That was close. That village, all you get is some little bottle of water that gives you extra magic defense for a little bit. So I'm not too worried about those guys destroying it. I do have to kill these guys in time to move to the castle. Aha! I'm gonna use a vulnerary. Man, dude, I got this game when I was like 9 or something? Well, the one before it. For a Christmas present. Pretty much best Christmas present ever, by the way. Still probably my best Christmas present. Let's see. Yeah, he gone. Already visited both the villages. I am Gucci. No. And so I would always call them. Check it. Instead of vulneraries, I'd call them vulneries, just because I was stupid. Still am, but that's beside the point. And woo, cool. Chapter 3, setting records. Gonna manage items. Give that away. Give that away. I'm not gonna use any of you people. This time through, I'm gonna use pretty much the people I usually use. One new thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make Ross a hero instead of Berserker, but other than that, you know. Wait, I still need your heals, Mulder. I don't know why I did that. Woo. Except this next chapter, I don't usually use a fellow, but I'm gonna use him now. But as I was saying, I got this for Christmas, right? And I was a stupid kid, so I called them vulneraries. And that was one of the best Christmas presents ever. Fire Emblem 7, Blazing Sword, which I'll play. I will play. I will play. Mark my words. Mark my words. Call me Mark, because my words will be marked. But the only thing that is tied for that in awesome gifts was a $100 DDR pad. Dance Dance Revolution, anyone? Yeah. I was so freaking good at that game. My parents got me one of those pads for me and my brothers, where it's kind of like the arcade ones, but it's not metal, but it stays. Like, it doesn't slip around and it won't break because it's one of the super thin ones. So I remember my biggest problem was, like, I would start like right in front of the TV, and by the end of the song I was playing, like, I'd be like 6 feet away with the cord about to fall out, because they'd always do like expert, or like, I remember Oni was the thing they did later on for like super difficult. Yeah. That game was awesome. My brother and I would go to like arcades and play it, and we get like crowds of people around us because we were so good. Gosh, that game was fun. I wish they came out with another one. One that wasn't for the Wii. / was affordable. Is affordable. / isn't bad. / has good. Whatchamacallit. Why am I so distracted? Oh, good, like, controls well. I remember the PS2 wasn't good. PS2 one wasn't good. The Xbox 360 one was the best, by far. I can't. Dance Dance DDR Universe, I think? 2? I don't remember, I lost track. But anyway, that's time for this episode. I'm already at 12 minutes, so next time, we're gonna see who shows up in the staircase. It's a mystery. You're gonna have to show up next time to solve. That's what I like to call a cliffhanger. Yeah. Little hint for you guys. She has to talk to him. Even bigger hint, I'm gonna use him. Biggest hint, I don't normally use him. That's not a hint for the people who don't know me. So, yeah. See you next time.